Good morning, everybody. It's barely morning. It's almost 11. I have a photo shoot to do today, which is kind of funny. This is going to be my first experiment with um, shooting through my computer to someone else's computer and making screenshots as I tell them how to move their computer around. We shall see. I'll let you know tomorrow how that works. And don't bother telling me I look tired because I feel tired. I know that. Um, Last night I was up at 3 or 4. I guess it was about quarter to 4 as usual. But this time I had a dream and then it rolled into something else and I decided to get up and start writing. So I am going to read what I wrote at 4 in the morning. It's a little long, but we'll see how it goes. It's in my little book here. Okay, we'll just go. It's 4 a.m., and like many of us right now, I haven't been sleeping all that well. But after my call with Emily Olson, where she pulled the lizard card for me and invited me to pay attention to my dreams, I decided to get up and write instead of tossing and turning for another few hours before possibly finding a few more hours of sleep. In my first dream, multiple white containers were being stacked up at the back of the cemetery across the street from my house. Pause. So I remembered another part after I went back to bed. I was driven in to where those containers were. Someone took me there and I escaped or something like that. So I was taken there and the containers were presumed, I don't know, full of bodies or something. And I was taken there and didn't want to be there. So I don't know if that means whatever. It's either I'm getting sick or I fear of sick or whatever. Let's not interpret it yet. So I went back to the house and my family was in the car just waiting for me to hop in so we could drive away. I was the one opening the passenger door, but I feel like I was also the driver of the car and there were children in the back seat. "You go," I said. "I'm not leaving." I was a bit mad at them for even doing this sneaky getaway, but even more surprised that they drove away as I walked back to the house. I reached out to someone in the town and told them I was mad they were stacking up the containers so visibly. "This is a tourist town," I said. "Can't you at least plant a row of trees in front of them?" Sorry, this is how it came out. "You are scaring all the people away." That's all I remember, and by the way, I don't live opposite a cemetery. In another flash of another dream, I saw a piece of a response to something I wrote to the local newspaper on Facebook. The editor wrote, "Tanya Malott, thank you. That is one of the most thoughtful and inspiring messages I've ever seen in these pages." The thing is, now I'm afraid to look at Facebook because I highly doubt this could be true. But here's where I woke up, vaguely aware of these two dreams. Then, in my half-waking state, I wanted to share a message I was feeling. I was designing a meme or something in my mind, and because I knew I would forget it when I woke, I decided to get out of bed and come write. The meme said something like this: "To the newsmakers and sharers of the world, viruses thrive in an acidic environment. Fear and stress create a more acidic environment in your body. So do alcohol, caffeine, sugar, dairy, and meat. An alkaline body chemistry does not support viruses. Fresh vegetables and fruits, water with lemon, meditation and yoga all support an alkaline body chemistry. Therefore, food is medicine, and scary stories that promote fear are part of the problem, not the solution." Okay, now I have to make that shorter and easier to understand in an instant. And by the way, I'm planning to have a really amazing conversation tomorrow with my friend Tanya in California. And she can clarify all that for me because I'm not even going to put this out there like it's truth. But this is what I was thinking at 4 in the morning. Okay, now I have to make it shorter, easier to understand an instant. Oh, I said that. But here's the deal. The media stories on death tolls and food shortages are part of the problem. We who share and circulate these stories are part of the problem. The solution, if you have a choice, and most of us do, is to stay calm, stay informed, and disengage from the fear. We all know by now that we need to stay physically distant from each other for a few more weeks. This is not forever. This is for our own good. This stress will pass, and it will pass faster if we let it move through us. Sometimes I'm scared too. Clearly, that's why I was driven into the cemetery. For family, for friends, for my financial situation, all of it. And yet, I'm more interested in laughter and connection. We laugh here every day at the crazy shit people are sharing from around the world. We hug each other and we call our friends all around the world. Because I'm rarely one to do something half-assed, I don't just call you my friends. Now I record us too and share our conversations with the world. Not all of them, by the way. It still seems like a fun thing to do, so I intend to keep doing it. And yoga. Who knew it would require a global pandemic to make me start doing yoga again? That's pretty funny. It doesn't feel funny right now. But anyway, this is what I wrote. That's pretty funny. I knew I was stubborn, though I always tell Sydney he is more stubborn than I am. Maybe I was wrong on that one. One last thing I notice. Now is a really good time to have a dog. I know our dogs are really sensitive to energy, and when we do yoga in the living room, they like to lie down next to us. Sparky, our 12-year-old flat coat retriever lab mix, is lying next to me now as I write. I've been wondering what the animals of the world are feeling about us. I'm grateful our dogs seem pretty calm, and we're lucky they get long walks every day. I wonder how the dogs in New York City are doing. I'm sure the cats are wishing everyone would go back to work and get out of their spaces, but the dogs might just be loving all of this. I don't know. I don't even know if I want to share this one with you guys. I probably will, because I don't have time to goof around today. Yeah, I'm constantly torn between the heaviness of this situation and wanting to continue being a light. Gosh, who was it I had this conversation with? Oh, it was Marie. She said she felt like the captain of a ship, and she had to keep being the captain of the ship, and she had to get her people safely across the water. And I said, I think I'm a jellyfish. I'm a jellyfish. Later, I decided maybe an octopus, because I feel like I'm a little more in the water and a little more in the flow and a little more sensitive to, I'm going to go this way and I'm going to go that way. But I don't know. I want to hold my own. I want to help where I can help. I want to be the light where I can be the light. But I don't want to get overwhelmed to the point where I can't be useful in any way at all. And right now, if I were to fall into a more fearful place, I would not be useful at all. And I don't know if having these conversations is useful. They're useful to me, and I think they're useful to the people I'm speaking with. And that's enough. That's what I got. I think that's what I got for today too. So weird day. I don't know a lot about dream interpretation. I have a lot of friends who do. Maybe we'll see about that. Okay. Sorry. That's it. Nothing more. Nothing brilliant. Take care, everyone. Bye.